One evening, in the year 1610, Venerable Dominic of Jesus and Mary was inspecting an old, dilapidated house that had been purchased with the intention of converting it into a monastery for the discalced Carmelite friars. While walking around the outside of the building, he passed a heap of rubbish, but paid no attention to it. But when he was examining the rooms of the building, he had an interior impulse that attracted him to the heap of rubbish and made him return to it. He lit his lantern and carefully examined the trash until something in the shadows attracted his attention. What he saw was an oil painting depicting Our Lady. Being a devout child of Mary, Dominic was grieved to see a picture of her in such poor condition. After begging Our Lady's pardon for the ill treatment her portrait had endured, he carried it off, cleaned it, repainted the damaged parts, and placed it in his cell. There he venerated it with great confidence. One evening, having swept his cell, Dominic noticed that the dust had settled upon his treasured picture. Regretting what had happened, he begged Our Lady's pardon, and taking his woolen handkerchief, he dusted the picture, saying with childlike simplicity, "O purest and holiest of virgins, nothing in the whole world is worthy of touching your holy face, but since I have nothing but this coarse handkerchief, deign to accept my goodwill." While he continued dusting the picture with great care and humility, the face of Our Lady suddenly became animated. She smiled at Dominic and nodded her head in token of her gratitude. Because Dominic was deeply confused and feared that he might be experiencing a diabolic illusion, the Queen of Heaven dispelled his concern with the words, "Fear not, my son, for your request is granted." Dominic had earlier requested a favor of her. "It will be accomplished and will be part of the recompense that you are to receive for the love that you bear my divine Son and myself." Our Lady then told Dominic to express to her with all confidence any favor he might desire. Dominic fell on his knees and offered himself entirely to the service of Jesus and Mary. And knowing by revelation that the soul of a benefactor was suffering in purgatory, he asked for its deliverance. The Most Holy Virgin promised the soul's release if sacrifices and several masses were offered for the soul. The apparition then ended. Dominic hastened to do as Our Lady had requested, and a short time later, as he was kneeling before his miraculous picture, Our Lady appeared to him with the soul of the benefactor, which had been delivered from purgatory. The benefactor thanked Dominic for his prayers and sacrifice. Then the Mother of God encouraged Dominic to ask for yet more favors. The holy religious asked Our Lady if she would listen mercifully to the prayers of all those who honored the picture and invoked her aid. Our Lady offered this assurance: "All those who implore my protection, devoutly honoring this picture, will obtain their petitions and will receive many graces. Moreover, I shall hearken in a special manner to the prayers that shall be addressed to me for the relief of the souls in purgatory." Since the promise was intended for all Our Lady's devotees, Dominic felt he could no longer retain the picture for his own personal use. For this reason, he had the portrait placed in the oratory of St. Charles, connected to the church of the Santa Maria della Scala. It remained there until his death, becoming the object of fervent veneration, which was rewarded with many singular favors. Reproductions were made of the portrait, and soon it was venerated in several places. With confidence, let us take our prayer petitions to Our Lady of the Bowed Head. O my dear Mother, I offer myself entirely to Thee and to Thy dear Son, Jesus, and I desire to do anything that Thou and Jesus will ask of me. O my Lady, I know that the soul of a benefactor is suffering in purgatory. Wouldst thou please be so kind as to deliver this soul from the fires of purgatory? Please hear and answer the petitions I bring to thee under the title Our Lady of the Bowed Head, if it pleases God to grant them. Our Lady of the Bowed Head, pray for us. Venerable Dominic of Jesus and Mary, pray for us.